Hello, my name is Jen. I am the Unorthodox Healer. This is a general tarot card reading. It's designed for anybody who has Aries anywhere in their chart. You are very welcome here. Thank you for stumbling upon me, if that's how you have found me. I'm based in Scotland in the UK. I only do gentle tarot. I'm never going to tell you anything salacious or dodgy or scary. This is hopefully a way to give you a little bit of support if you're having a rough time, to tell you that Spirit is watching over you, that things will change, and maybe this will just give you a bit of guidance as well. So I only take cards that jump out at me, and I don't tend to read reversals. At the moment, astrologically, we are just recording this after the full moon in the middle of November. These are all timeless as well, though. This pops up on your feed another time. It means that there's maybe a reason why it has. There might be a message in here for you. So Pluto is just about on the 19th and 20th of November to move from Capricorn into Aquarius. There's also a lot of other planets which are in retrograde. If you feel as though your head's about to explode and everybody is grumpy, and you are as well, and you don't know what's happening, tensions are running high, or you also are reminiscing about things that you had in the past. This might be partners, it might be jobs, it might be an old house that you used to live in. The planets that are in retrograde will be doing that to you. Do not go back to past situations. They will not serve you. There are reasons why we we have moved on from the lives that we've previously had. So do not feel as though you should, ring up your ex or do anything like that. This is just a temporary situation. So try not to do anything rash. So, on the 20th of November, Pluto moves into Aquarius. If you've had a rough time since 2008, then now is a real strong recommendation to remove things from your life which have not served you during that time. And the reason that you need to do that is because once Pluto moves into Aquarius, it will continue a cycle. So if you have not done the work to clear out the clutter, the things that you have not been happy with, the changes that you need to make before the 20th of November, you are not letting Aquarius and this new 20-year cycle do its thing. You are just going to carry on repeating the same stuff. You've been kind of warned. The underlying energy for your reading, Aries, is the Four of Cups. This can be about you feeling as though you've been missing out on something, which is why I said about the planets in retrograde maybe making you feel as though you have got things on your mind and you're wishing that you were back with someone or doing something, or you were back somewhere than where you are at the moment. The other cards that you have, and you might just hear Meg, my lovely fat ginger bulldog, snoring, who is at my feet on her bed. I apologise if you do. So you have the World card and the Eight of Swords, the Five of Wands and the Justice card, the King of Swords and the Six of Swords, and the Knight of Pentacles and the Two of Cups, and finally the Two of Swords. I've shuffled these, you saw me shuffle these, and the Five of Wands and the Six of Swords have come up in the two previous readings that I've done as well this afternoon. So we have the World card and the Eight of Swords. The World card is about you literally wanting the world on a plate. There, around the outside here is, it looks like it's a circle. It's a snake, and I can't remember the name of the snake. And he eats his own tail. He bites his own tail, so that he is this infinity symbol that the world is a circle and also a cycle, that we move from good to bad and bad to good. The Eight of Swords is showing that you are or have been feeling trapped. I think that you want to move forwards, but you haven't been able to because you felt as though you are tied potentially to something in the past. A lot of these cards are all about feeling trapped, and also about feelings as well, and truths. Lots of the cards are looking this way, which again is showing that you're looking back to the past. You've been wanting to free yourself potentially from something which has not been serving you, but you're not able to. You can see here that she's not actually tied. This is her looking into a scrying bath, and she feels as though mentally she is tied to a situation that she can't get out of. The Five of Wands with the Justice card. I should say as well that the World card and the Major Arcana, which is the Justice and the World, are two longer lasting, stronger energies within the readings. So this is something that you've potentially wanting to have changed in your life for quite a long time. The Five of Wands is with the Justice card. The Justice card isn't about you getting justice over someone or something. It is about you understanding that you have to find peace with yourself or whatever situation. You have to balance what has been going on with you for you to be able to remove these ties and these worries which are keeping you from moving forwards. And the Five of Wands shows that there is potentially you have got somebody or a situation which is giving you some grief, which is keeping you awake at night, that is not serving you. This isn't a big, they're not having a proper fight or anything, but I think that you're being niggled potentially by other people, and that's why you're not able to move away and see and become more balanced in your life at the moment. Now, the King of Swords is with the Six of Swords. Swords, as I said, are about energy, emotions and truths. The King of Swords is somebody who has conquered his emotions. He knows his truths. He is very in touch with his emotions. He's got an owl here. He's got a massive sword of truth planted behind him. He's at the top of the mountain and he's looking down. He's nice and chilled, and nothing really phases him. Now, you also have the Six of Swords, and the Six of Swords is about moving away from something which has perhaps given you this grief and you moving on to a better place. It might be that this King of Swords is somebody who is going to help you do that. Somebody who is wise, somebody who is a leader, somebody that you look up to, who is potentially going to open your eyes to the fact that you can move away from this. You will need to do the work because we still have the underlying energy, the last card, we still have the Two of Swords. And without you doing the work, I do feel as though you are potentially going to struggle to step out of this energy that's tying you. But there is definitely, I feel as though there's somebody already in your life or a situation which you could use and see, which will make you understand that you not only can, but you have to move away from this, that you need to find balance and step away from whatever this aggro is, these niggles which are holding you back. Then we have the Knight of Pentacles and the Two of Cups. The Knight of Pentacles, this is the only one that you have. And this is the only cups card. No, you have two cups, the 2 and the 4. But the Pentacles are about wealth, It can be about health, it can be about emotional wealth, it can also be about assets, just the things that we buy or that we like to have around us. It could be a car, house, dog, you know, good health, good emotional health, all of these things. But the Knight of Pentacles is one of the slowest moving cards. This is about the promise of something coming to you. And because you've got the Two of Cups as well, this is a promise of happiness coming to you. That this is going to be delivered. It's going to take some time. He's got this beautiful horse here. He's not riding it. He's choosing to walk instead. And he's kind of shedding pentacles behind him, shedding these opportunities and this wealth that he brings with him. I say it's a he. This can be a situation. It doesn't have to be an actual person. It could be somebody related to the King of Swords, but I just think this is an energy for you. And it's showing that you have to do this work here to move away so that you realise that there is justice, that you are in charge of your emotions and that you can move away from this situation that's keeping you tied. And it is going to take some time, but it is going to happen. And you are going to end up with two things which you will have to choose from, which will make you happy. The last card is the Two of Swords. And the Two of Swords to me is saying that I wonder as to whether one of these is something in the future which you haven't experienced yet. And one of these is also something which you have experienced. I don't know, that, as I said, there are lots of planets which are in retrograde, so we are doing a bit of, oh, if only that had happened, or what if. I do wonder as to whether you are going to be tempted to go back into this situation, or there is the opportunity to do it, as opposed to a new situation and you don't know anything about it, because you have the Two of Swords here, and that is about you having to make a decision. I think that you have two opportunities here. And the Four of Cups again makes me think that maybe one of these is a previous dream that you had, or a previous opportunity to be happy. Spirit is telling you to look inside your heart. This lady's blindfold, and it's saying that rather than look at these things too closely from a practical, emotional, human point of view, to look at them with your inner knowing. Use your intuition as to which one feels right for you, because then you will make the right decision. I hope that that's been useful, Aries. Meg's snoring's got a little bit louder, so I do apologise. If this has been helpful, I hope it has. I'm going to do an oracle card for you. These are really beautiful cards. They're called Creature Teacher cards. We've got quite a few here. So we have the owl. I always tell the truth, and I think this is what you need to do, based on the fact that you have so many cards here which are all swords, and that is all about being truthful, and truthful to yourself as much as to anybody else. The next card we have is the Spider, and I have choice. You absolutely do have choice. You have a choice here as to two opportunities for happiness, and you need to make a decision. And the last card is the Salmon, and that says I achieve. And I think that once you've moved away from this situation which has been keeping you tied, you will absolutely achieve happiness, whatever that may be. But you need to think shrewdly. You need to trust your intuition when you're making this decision. Aries, I hope that's been useful. If it has resonated, I would love if you would leave me a comment and like the reading. It helps to grow the channel. I'm also quite new, so if you would subscribe, I would love that as well. Again, trying to get my readings out to as many people as possible so that I can help them. If this hasn't resonated, if you know what your moon and your rising sign are, then check out those as well, particularly if you were born at night in the darkness. Your moon sign may well resonate more than your sun sign does. But I hope you've enjoyed it. Thank you for getting to the end. Have a wonderful rest of your November. Don't forget that there's lots of planetary activity going on, especially that move from Pluto, from Capricorn into Aquarius on the 19th and the 20th. Get rid of what isn't serving you so that you have the next 20 years to completely create a new fantastic life for yourself. Take care. I'll speak to you soon. Bye.